It looks like fall fog, but it's really just thick wildfire smoke pouring into the northwest. This was the scene this afternoon in Seattle, and it's only expected to get worse this weekend. We are seeing some of the worst air quality in recent memory, considered unhealthy for everyone by the Puget Sound Clean Air Agency. Glad to have you with us today. I'm Greg Copeland.
I'm Jessica Janner Castro. Seattle has closed major parks and is offering shelter space for the homeless as a result of this thick wildfire smoke. And you can smell it out there. Much of that smoke coming from Oregon and California, where massive wildfires continue to burn out of control. The flames have turned deadly and have destroyed homes and livelihoods. Taking a look at the image from space, you can see that smoke plume stretch all the way from the West Coast up to Washington State. And as Greg just mentioned, it's not going to clear out anytime soon and is expected to be here all weekend long.
King 5's Eric Wilkinson begins our team coverage. How's it looking so far from Snohomish County, Eric?
I can tell you, it's bad everywhere. Just being out in it for 15 or 20 minutes, you're going to get the burning eyes. I can attest to the fact that you will certainly get a headache. As you mentioned, the Puget Sound Clean Air Agency officially saying that the air quality here is unhealthy for everyone, not just the pregnant or the elderly, and it is expected to get worse. That thick, smoky air coming in here over Puget Sound, obscuring not just the Olympics, but just about everything else here in Western Washington. This was the view this afternoon of the Tacoma Narrows Bridge as smoke blew in from the south. The fires are burning all over the west, including east of Darrington, where the smoke is blotting out the Cascades. The message is for everyone, not just the pregnant or elderly, to stay inside with your windows and doors closed throughout the weekend. Joel Cresswell with the Puget Sound Clean Air Agency says smoke particles many times finer than the width of a human hair can cause big problems.
Those can go really deep into your lungs, and then they can also pass from your lungs into your bloodstream. And so they can affect your respiratory health, and they can also affect your circulatory system. And so, they're affecting you not only in ways you can feel. We can all feel the smoke in our lungs when we go outside, but they're also affecting you in ways that you can't feel. So definitely something you want to avoid.
Cresswell says that we could see the air quality actually drop here from unhealthy to very unhealthy later tonight and into tomorrow. And of course, all this comes under the backdrop of coronavirus. Coming up tonight at 5 o'clock, we will look into how that is playing a factor. For now, live in Everett, Eric Wilkinson, King 5 News.
Okay, Eric, thank you. Get inside when you can. And now let's take a look from our camera in Olympia. The South Sound socked in, a thick haze drifting through Thurston County as well, a nasty mix of particulate matter. Craig Herrera joining us now. Craig, as Eric just mentioned, it's bad everywhere.
It is really bad, and the current air quality in some spots has already dropped to very unhealthful levels. I'm going to show you the map, and we'll show you just how far this smoke extends out over into the Pacific. First, we'll start with the current air quality map. The red is considered unhealthy. Those purples, which you can see down to the south, that's considered unhealthy, very unhealthy rather. And we've got this extending over a good portion of western Washington. Here are these darker purples right in through here, right across the South Sound, up through the Kitsap Peninsula as well. So you mentioned this weekend, yes, it is going to be thick. Now look at the visibility. Of course, the marine layer came in this morning. The haze is trapped. Visibility has been poor for a good portion of the day. Most spots on this map below 2 miles as far as visibility. Take a look at this image. I just took this about 10 minutes ago. The red shows the wildfire smoke from Oregon and California that got taken out over the Pacific. The southwest flow is bringing that our direction. This plume extends well over 530 miles from where we are, from our coastline, and that still has to come our direction. Now, we've got one storm we're watching way out in the Pacific. That'll bring us some rain next week. In the meantime, let's focus on the weekend. An air quality alert remains in place for all of Washington through 11 a.m. on Monday. Air quality for tomorrow, this is the forecast. Look at all of the red considered unhealthy. Of course, some of those levels could drop a little bit more as well. We've got the marine layer coming in again tonight through tomorrow morning, trapping some of that at the ground, the particulate matter. This is 11:30, 7:30 tomorrow. So poor visibility, not only due to the marine layer, but due to the particulate matter getting trapped in that marine layer. So tomorrow's forecast, we're going to see mostly 70s. Again, we do have some rain in the 7-day forecast. Greg and Jessica will have details on that coming up in a bit. That will certainly help. But in the meantime, the weekend is still going to be pretty tough around here.
Okay, Craig, thank you. Governor Inslee says the smoke combined with the western wildfires is unprecedented.
I have never woken up with smoke 3 out of the last 5 years choking my grandchildren. I've never seen ash in our cars before. How many people have seen major fires in Sumner and Bonnie Lake? This is an entirely new situation.
The governor says since Monday, more than 600,000 acres have burned in Washington, making this past week the second worst fire period in state history. More than 3,000 homes are threatened. The governor also says he is in communication with Oregon's governor about providing shelter to some of the hundreds of thousands of evacuees from that state.
Seattle Mayor Jenny Durkan says all city beaches, boat ramps, play fields, and city parks will be closed through the weekend.
I really implore everybody who can, please stay inside this weekend. If you know people who have vulnerable health conditions but are older, please check on them.
The city has also opened a new emergency homeless shelter in SoDo with a new air filtration system. The city of Puyallup has also closed all parks because of poor air quality. That includes the skate park, dog park, and all of the trails. The parks will remain closed until conditions improve. In the meantime, everybody is encouraged to stay indoors as much as possible and keep your doors and your windows closed as well. Firefighters are mopping up the Sumner Grade fire near Sumner and Bonnie Lake. The flames there destroyed 4 homes and led to evacuations this week. King 5's Chris Daniels joins us now. Chris, obviously conditions aren't good for any of us right now. I only imagine it's been miserable for the firefighters there.
Yeah, very smoky, and the ash is still falling from the sky, Greg. I want to show you just how unfair this Sumner Grade fire was to this community. You have grass right here, you have grass right there, and then just a couple of steps away, a home totally destroyed by this fire that ravaged through this hillside and this subdivision. All told, the Sumner Grade fire burned 4 homes, and when combined with the neighboring 244th fire, helped to force the evacuation of, get this, 7,000 people, or about a third of the entire population of Bonnie Lake. That's per the local authorities. Nearly 800 acres were consumed by the flames. Today, while the conditions are just awful for breathing, they are better for firefighters with higher humidity and a bit of the onshore flow, which is why local leaders will lift some of the restrictions and evacuations a couple of hours from now. One homeowner we talked with today, Sue Linton, says she believes the crews here have done a phenomenal job.
If I could kiss every Pierce County fireman, I would do it. I would hug them, I would kiss their toes. How do people stand between fire and someone else's home? I don't know what kind of people they are, but they're angels. They're my angels. They're my heroes. They're my heroes. Sorry.
And you can see the fire line here. A couple of people in their home, new construction. The flames clearly went up to the edge of their home. Some others here jumped across the street, down the hillside, into where we are standing right now. Again, some of those restrictions and evacuations in this local area will be lifted at 6 o'clock tonight. As far as Highway 410 between Bonnie Lake and Sumner, we are told it will be closed through the weekend. There was significant damage to the pavement that needs to be repaired and 120 different guardrail posts. There's also concerns about falling trees there. So no timetable yet on when that roadway may reopen. That's the story for now. Live in Sumner, I'm Chris Daniels, King 5 News.
Thank you, Chris. And as a reminder to our viewers, King 5 and the Red Cross want to make sure that those in Washington and Oregon who are affected by wildfires get the support they need. Donate today to Northwest Response at king5.com. And to make it easier, you can text donate to 448-4545 and we'll send you a link. Or you can visit the U.S. Bank branch or ATM closest to you.